on this episode of The Legend of Heroes Trails Through Daybreak. We have a little history together, you see. Oh my. Ding ding, another challenger enters the ring. We're talking about 5 years ago here. So stop being a damn stop being a damn tease. Oh dear, how cold of you.
噂の永久さんね。何やらただならぬ関係みたいじゃない。実際そこのところはどうなの？気になっているんでしょ。そんなことは。ある程度は。こう1年のアニエス・クローデルです。よろしくお願いします、カトルさん。どうも。あらほ
They picked up on that right away. Hello everybody, welcome back to an episode of Trails Through Daybreak. In the last part, we had another evening stroll around Edith, helped out with a bit of a car racing, street race problem, then had some connection events with Fairy, Miss Fairy, Nina, which was a surprise, and Yume, which is also nice. We are going off to the next day, to our next big job. So, let's wrap this up, and then we'll move on. I am ready to turn in. Come to think of it, I know Agnes is gonna go by train. I should probably get what the prince sent me fitted sooner rather than later. First time doing any major mods, maybe in a while. I'll just have some fun with it. Two hours prior. He was another close one, but it looks like I made it in time for curfew. Just. I'll have to try and get back to my room without running into the dorm mother. I think Vaughn has proven to be a bad influence on me. I need to keep living my own life and making my own decisions, not letting others make them for me. If I do...
返事は決まったようですね。
はい。ヴァンさんからも改めて連絡があるかと思います。
それは結構。では研修先も決まりですか。
すべてお見通しだったんですね。あの人は。父はどこまで？それにあの場所。国防外というところのあり方も。
報告書は都度お渡ししています。一応目は通されているようですよ。あの場所についてはまあ差し控えておきましょう。
やっぱり父の采配なんですね。かつてない繁栄の果実の売れすぎた滴りを受け止める器。群がる欲望や悪意を隔離して効果的にコントロールするための。
バイト先の指南だけではありませんか。さすが血は争えませんね。クロスベルのマクダエル家に習うのもまた一興なのでは。
失礼します。おやすみな。
まあアニエスさん、こんな時間まで門限ギリギリですよ。
すみません、遅くなってしまい。
いじめすぎたか。エレイン相手といい悪い癖だな。ま、あのバカよりはマシだろうが。今回はギルドも当てにはできん。やはり別の手も打っておくか。
食えないお兄さんね。でもこれも女神の導きかしら。そろそろ自分の目で確かめろっていう。 後輩たちの引率もあるけどお茶会以上に忙しくなりそうね。
All right. Okay. Perhaps we arrived a little early. Odette and Albert are coming from the 10th district, so they should be here before long. I'm really sorry I asked so much of you. Don't worry though, even though I'll be away from the group, I'll promise I won't let it affect my work. I never had any doubt. In fact, I've already told the... Oh.
早いじゃねえか。そっちもこれから出発か?
Almost. The others should be... Ooh. Oh, I just noticed that. Oh, you finished the work in the car. Yeah, a mechanic over in Riverside had to lend a hand, but we got it right in time. If I had to squint hard enough, I can almost fool myself into thinking it's a limo. Maximum occupancy has been improved from 5 to 8 passengers, and it sports its own onboard computer. We could even fit Agnes and her friends now. I suppose you could. You've moved to some interesting business now, haven't you? Not half as interesting as any trip you're in charge of. On the other hand, it's really reassuring to know you'll be in Basel. You know, just in case. I could say the same of you. Why do you seem to know each other so well? We have a little history together, you see. Oh my. Ding ding, another challenger enters the ring. We're talking about 5 years ago here. So stop being a damn stop being a damn tease. Oh dear, how cold of you. I'm not gonna get a real answer to this, am I? Regardless, what are you all doing here? Oh right. Hey Rosette. This is for you, Miss Quadell. There are sandwiches here for breakfast as well as some coffee. Victor and Paula asked us to give it to you. They made more than enough for your friends to have some too. How thoughtful of them. I concur, and it smells wonderful too. Knowing the chef, I'm sure to be great. What's going on here? Had to get in a heartfelt goodbye before you left. Don't make too much of a show of it, you two. No way, she really does have a boyfriend in her job. No, she does not. Please, everyone, this is a misunderstanding. We'll go ahead and get out of your hair now.
そんじゃ、バーゼルでな。どっちが先に着くかはわからんが。はい。バンさんたちもお気をつけて。
まもなく欧州州バーゼル方面行き長距離旅客列車が
She changed her outfit. Why did she change her outfit?
アルタイル市クロスベル方面へのお客様は途中マルテ駅でのお乗り換えとなりますので。
Oh, I just can't wait. If I'm not mistaken, isn't the Republic's high-tech engineering city? That's right. According to the travel guide, it even has something called an aerotram. So, if I may ask, Agnes, what exactly were you and that man talking about? Come on, the train's departing, so let's get move on.
完全に気づかれているみたいね。
Who's this?
結社の元執行者にしてリベール王国軍総司令の幼女。彼女がこの時期に共和国入りしたことは決して小さく、室長やキンケイド主任、現政権の思惑もまだわからない。だけど今は責務を果たすだけよ。閣下の利。
Who's that? All right. Damn, this backseat is life. 8 might be a tight fit, but I could spend a night here for sure. I swear to Iris, if you get dirt in that seat, take off your damn shoes or something. It's a shame Agnes couldn't come with us. It's not the same without her. Don't worry, I'm sure she'll have a chance to try out the upgraded backseat soon enough. Even though there is less space for cargo, the computer still fits snugly. Yeah, it kinda scares me how that crown prince knew how to pick such a perfect gift. Word of the wise, don't ever get in debt to people like that. He says while living the having the time of his life installing that very same gift. It is weird though. It feels like he's using both us and the guild depending on what he wants to do. Unrelated, but what's Basilite? I've never been, not even for an operation. Couldn't say I'm the biggest expert myself, but I've been there a few times for jobs. Located down the southwest Calvar on the walls of the Og Canyon, it's a haven for learning and industry. The Institute of Science and the Artisanal District have been around since the Middle Ages. Indeed, alongside those two areas is Newtown, which houses Vern at its center. It sprang up when the Professor Epstein's 3 disciples brought advanced technology. Oh, I know. That was Professor Hamilton from the Central East, wasn't it? Everyone's having a good time discussions. Good time discussions. At the time, the anti-immigrant sentiment wasn't quite as strong. Professor Hamilton's proposal was quickly accepted by the Institute of Science and the Artisanal District. And so 45 years ago, the Institute of Science and the Artisanal Guild came together to establish the Vern Company. They then went on to further global technology in new innovative ways. Right, like how Calvar and the Vern Company were first to develop orbital cars. That eventually led to the 4 big car manufacturers being established as affiliated companies. And while Calvar pioneered orbital cars, the Empire was the first to develop orbital trains, and they were first to develop orbital airships. It's amazing the kind of things that little research covers about the history of something so commonplace. All good to know, too. I'll keep it in mind for my report. We're not even done because all that links to the development of films. Isn't that all just a bit too simple for a topic? Don't be like that. Oh, to be a student again. When I was their age. Wait, I'm 21. I'm not an old pile of bones yet. Who is this? The war 2 years ago and the lead up to it was a big turning point in tech across the continent too. The major powers are locked in heated arms race with each other. The Empire even ended up creating these giant robots. Those Panzers sold at things. Yeah. I've seen them in person before, but I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Wars accelerate the birth of new technology, and that new technology in turn spurns on yet more wars. Liberal's airships are an excellent example of that, since they were first developed in response to a war between it and the Empire. Anyway, it was pretty clear tech-wise that the Empire was ahead of the Republic during the war. Calvar's back on top now, though. Yeah, reparations desire to not be one up of the Empire again more than fuel that fire. That's what inspired our Zyphos and the installation of the orbital network all across the country. War it is, our military weaponry's got a massive overhaul in store soon too. And the one aggressively advancing all that is our hot-ass President Roy Gramhart. It's funny to hear you say it out loud, but he is pretty hot for his age, huh? He's become a big name in the Empire for a variety of reasons. I'm sure. Well, that just goes to show how big a deal he is on the international scale. Yeah, for how difficult things were at the end of the war, he's done a pretty stellar job at steering our ship. It is true that the current government is handling things extremely well. That's more because I like how they're all having the same conversation. By the way, large influxes of mirror and major changes in the world stage often manifest as distortions in society. Don't know whether that fact's got anything to do with that, what we're going to investigate.
小娘の遺産の反応もある。んなことは花から分かってるんだよ。
ザイファをはじめとする様々な重要プロジェクトに関する動向。アルマータ以外の各種勢力の兆候も嗅ぎ分けられるよういたしましょう。はい、アニエスさんも一緒に。
I didn't even have to say anything, huh? Yeah, you're right on. I don't think anyone drives as good as you, Rosette. You know just how to make those little subtle moves and work with the flow of traffic. Yeah, never seen anyone drive so straight. Why, thank you very much. Of course you've got an international license. What did I expect? I know I'm a perfect 5 on the driving scale, but I don't mind giving the work to a solid 3 like you. Better you than the 2 over here. Yeah, she's pretty damn. Wait, why am I the 2? That's right, Chief. Better get your act together. Don't you worry though. You ever really want to make her scream? I'm here. You rat bastard. Don't think you can satisfy my girl with how rough you handle. Mr. Way, Mr. Arkwright, the child is present. I wonder what Agnes is up to. Oh boy. Great grandfather left that behind, yes. It must be very precious to you if you even brought it to your visitation. It is, yes. It's no exaggeration to say that I am who I am because of this. Though recently it's given me an awful lot to think about. Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. It doesn't seem to me like you have any regrets about it, at least. You're right, I don't. Someone told me that I can make the calls on what I want to do with my life. Maybe I haven't made all the right ones, but still, my world is truly broadened and I've gotten to know so many wonderful people. I've come to know the nation of my birth from angles I never thought possible. Thanks to that, I am now beginning to see how I should face the man moving this country forward. Not even trying to hide it, are you? Wasn't it supposed to be a secret to everyone but these two? True, it was. But I don't know. I get the feeling it's fine if you know too. Ever since meeting you in April, you've been so kind to me. You're the one who connected me to Vaughn, so... Oh, I see now. You pushed me to use the orbital net specifically so I'd find his office, didn't you? Bingo. If it matters, we hadn't seen each other since we met for a request 5 years ago. He wasn't even aware that I had come to Cal Bar as a foreign exchange student. It doesn't matter, of course, but then why did you take his arm like that? To see your reaction. I can't believe you.
でもちょっと嬉しいです。多分その時にバンさんにすごくよくしてもらったんですよね。なんで？だからこそ私にも紹介してくださったんでしょ。先輩がいつも私たちのことを考えてくれているのは知っていますし、よっぽど信頼に足る人じゃないと近づけたりはしないでしょうから。はあ、一本取られたわね。まあ、子猫だった私が私になる最初のきっかけをくれた人ってだけよ。裏解決屋を始めたばかりでぶっきらぼうで実力も足りなくて、でも一緒になってあがいてくれて大切な人たちへ至る道を示してくれた。
Now I kind of want to know what kind of role he played 5 years ago to help push her, to put her on this path.
そうだったんですか。
That would have had to have been after Sky, wouldn't it? Sometime after Sky. It had to have been because she's still young. She still had that doll.
バンさんは昔からバンさんなんですね。
Well, it could have been after Azure, or not Azure. Could have been after Zero as well.
それに先輩もその後ちゃんと大切な人たちと。ええ、だから私はここにいる。
Okay, so it was after it had to have been after Zero, right? Or I don't know.
その人たちの後押しで共和国に留学してあなたたちとも知り合って、何の因果か生徒会長を引き受けてこうして視察研修も引率したりして、不思議なものね、縁っていうのは。はい。ああ、そういえばあの人甘いもの好きは変わっていないの？ あと車にもやたらうるさかったような。なんだか昔より悪化してるみたいですね。よく知る方の言葉によればですけど。ああ、噂の永久さんね。何やらただならぬ関係みたいじゃない。実際そこのところはどうなの？気になっているんでしょ。そんなことは。ある程度は。起きそびれちゃったわね。レン先輩の話も気になるけど、なんか遅れを取ったみたいだし、私たちもせいぜいアニエスのバックアップをしますか。
あのバイトを認められるわけじゃないけどな。今回は同じ場所にいるんだ。友人として目を光らせてやるさ。
Oh boy. Eavesdroppers. So who gets there first? It's a dead-on race!
次は終点オージュ州バーゼル駅です。どなた様も荷物をお忘れになりませんよ。
ようやくね。
そろそろだな。お、
出口ですね。
What exit? It's an endless road. Ooh, check this place out. Engineering City of Basil.
うわあ、バンさん、これが。
おいおい、こうなってんのかよ。
左手が新市街、右奥に見えるのが伝統的な職人街ですか。
ああ。で、上にあるのがバーゼル理科大学ってわけだ。このままぐるっと回ってベルヌ本社前の駐車場に停める。早速 CEO とご対面と行くぞ。
Amazing. Can't believe the city exists in the middle of a ravine. We're in HQ! I knew it was big, but seeing it up close is redonkulous. Oh, and is that the aerotram I spy with my little eye? Wow, those are remarkably different than trams in Heimdallr. Yo, this place is legit! Mad respect! This looks to be a showroom floor for the cars. Sounds right up Vaughn's alley. Alright everyone, let's get checked in at the hotel first. Once we drop off our bags, we can go pay the fine people to Burn HQ a visit. So that's why they call it a planned city. They developed the whole thing in big chunks. Whoa, the HQ is bigger than anyone I've ever seen. Anything I've seen in the capital. Fitting for the Republic's largest private company. And I believe that hotel over there is where the students from Aramis are staying. Oh yeah, we're staying in different places. Of course. Yo, Vaughn, we're in the artisanal district, right? Vaughn? What's he looking at? Motor pavilion? Right, should've figured he'd be sidetracked by big wheels. And he calls me a kid. Don't knock it till you tried it. Looks like a nice little place. I'll take it there later if you want. For now, though, let's get down to business. So who is this lady? He's got a good eye. Small wonder that he's connected to the chief. At any rate, I need to focus on my work.
ここがベルヌの落ち着いた雰囲気ですね。
共和国一の企業にしちゃ地味だな。もっとギラギラさせろよ。
Alright. Welcome to the Burn Company. What brings you here today? We're the Arcade Solutions from the capital. We're here on an official request from Ilsane. Ah, yes, Mr. Tossin has been expecting you. Take the elevator on your left to the meeting room. It's on the 20th floor. Mm-mm.
解決事務所。広告が雇ったとかいう調査屋か。
Pretty much. They asked us to look into the various problems that have Basin.
余計なことを。
い
や、なんでもない。結論から言えば心配無用だ。すべてはコントロール下にある。
Do you now? You can please explain. First, regarding the instability of the orbital net within the city. It was discovered that it was a simple matter of heavy traffic on the net. And just like with our orbital distribution network, the problem has been resolved. Isn't that so?
おおむねですが、最大 8.3% 発生していた地帯も今朝の段階で 0.35% まで解消されています。
That does sound like a big drop, yeah. You still got that 0.35% hanging around though. Ideally that should be 0, yeah? Smells to me there's still some stuff to figure out there. And that ain't only the only issue you're dealing with, is it? What about the swell of visitors buzzing around the city? Is that not obvious? Basil's the beating heart of Calvard's industrial sector, home to my burn company and nearly 100 partners and subsidiaries. That's thousands upon thousands of employees, contractors, managers, all acting of their own accord. New hires from all over coming every day. So naturally the city appears busy, and an influx of visitors, particularly at this time of year, there's nothing to fret over. Even bad faith visitors, spies are all the rage these days, you know. I'm not sure what you heard out there, but I'd advise against parroting such unsubstantiated claims. Your evidence, please? Though we have to investigate this issue, your dodge of the question implies you also lack the evidence to prove or deny the allegations. That's what we're here for, Mr. Tossin, to conduct this investigation on your behalf. So yeah, if you find anything, and I do mean anything, we'll let you know. Fine, do what you will. Squabbling further of this will be a waste of time. Salison, which if you would. Ooh. Oh yeah, I've heard about these. These are temporary issued security cards for visitors such as yourselves. The city implemented them last year. With these, you're free to use the Aerotram, the child of Newtown in the Artino district. You can't take the upper level Aerotram to the Institute of Science, however. Huh? Why not? Wait, hold up. Appreciate it. We'll go and get to work then. Wait, given our public position, we have to make sure the Principality will see its face. I personally don't think this warrants an investigation by the likes of you, but we nevertheless prepared a point of contact for you. Ooh.
カトル・サリシオンです。理科大学で助手をしています。別の案件も抱えているので常時対応は難しいかもしれませんが、問い合わせなどがあれば遠慮なく連絡していただければ。
Well, we'd appreciate that.
連絡先を交換したわよ。
そのフォローは珍しいタイプみたいですね。
Don't worry about that. Actually, if you don't mind me asking.
何か?
No, it's just... Don't take this the wrong way, okay? I was just wondering what pronouns to use for you.
Eh?
he was just as confused as I was when I first saw him. I thought he was a girl. Are you out of your mind? Contra is very pretty, but he doesn't really have a female physique.
当たり前です。男に決まっているでしょう。
Look, seriously, I'm sorry. You're about 14 or so, give or take. At that age, I figured it was possible you could be either. You must have skipped more than a few grades if you're an assistant at the institute.
まあそれなりには。それと僕は15歳です。いいですけどね。たまに遠目だと勘違いされますし。
I wasn't sure at first with the way his coat covers him either. Yeah, but who makes a mistake as close as he is? Man, I ain't sure as shit do not want to get old. And now, if you're all done, please get out of here. I'm a busy man. After this, to toss in, so the students from Aramis Academy have arrived. Already? Well, let them through. So Allison, I'll be counting you yet again. You're staying here for 3 days, yes? Good luck clearing out the gutter, so to speak. Not even trying to be subtle. He's a real pain in the ass, but that makes it easier for us to move around at least. Works for me. Now you're starting to get it. Oh, shut up. He said there were no problems, but he certainly didn't act like that was the case. Agree, he might not have the answers, but he most certainly has cause for concern. Or at least that is how it appeared to me. I don't believe it'll be easy to get anything out of him. I don't believe any part of this is going to be easy. We'll have to tackle it from different angles. Which means... Ah. Oh? Aren't they? They were in front of the central station this morning. So he really is Agnes's boyfriend from her part-time gig? Lyle, I told you that's not true. Right, my bad. How's it going, good students? We're just here for work. Good luck with the whole school trip thing. I know I'm in her corner. I still want no part of any of this. Welcome, students of Aramis. Right this way. Oh boy. These are your C-rank certification cards. They're primary for outside trainees, so you'll have access to the Institute and the Aerotram. Thank you very much. Wow, so we can ride the Aerotram as much as we want? And we can visit the Institute of Science. This will help our reports big time. Each group is free to do what they want. We'll meet back at the hotel lobby around 6:30. Remember, you'll be punished if you're late. Yes, ma'am. You won't catch me being late. Hey now, don't threaten the first years. Anyway, let's make sure the visit is a fruitful one. Let's get moving, underclassmen. Then I'll leave you all to it. If you need anything at all, just contact me via the number I gave you. See you. Hold on a second, Katre Salison. I've heard quite a few things about you. Like how you're your professor's favorite student. Ren? Wait, then... You see, I'm a foreign exchange student from Liberal, so we just so happen to have met through a contact at ZCF. We had quite the wonderful chat after she read all my past papers. ZCF? I met both Professor Russell and his daughter, so... Wait, papers? Don't tell me you're... Oh, never you mind that. To circle back to my original point, I have a request to ask of you. My friend here will be operating on her own. Can I ask you to take her to the Artino's district for me? Ren.
そうか。早速行くんだな。
ちょっとくらいは一緒に回りたかったんだけどな。二人ともごめんなさい。勝手に決めてしまって。まあまあ、3日もあるんだし、夜はちゃんと戻ってくるんでしょ。その分、いいレポート期待してるから。
くれぐれも気をつけてな。はい。
もしかして先ほどの？まあ 別に構いませんよ。ちょうど僕も職人街に用があったので案内します。
アラミス高等学校1年のアニエス・クローデルです。よろしくお願いします、カトルさん。
どうも。
あらほ
They picked up on that right away. Agnes says she'll be here in about 15 minutes. That's surprisingly quick. I was about to suggest we get started if she was going to be much longer. Alright then, while we're waiting, it's Engading time? Right now? Oh, the sweets. Yeah. Gotta order ahead of time so we can dig in as soon as Agnes gets here, of course. Thought so. Real slick. Shall we order one along with some coffee then?
それではサリシオンさん、案内をお願いしますね。
ええ、任せてください。と言ってもエアロトラムを使えば職人街まではすぐです。あとあなたの方が年上ですよね。よかったら名前で。それにさんも必要ありませんから。
そうですかそれじゃあカトル君で。あ、1歳しか違いませんし、そちらも敬語じゃなくて結構ですよ。
それじゃあそうさせてもらおうかな。アニエスさんの方もってそれがあなたの口調なのかな。
ええ、そうなんです。友達には直せって言われるんですけど、改めてよろしくお願いしますね。
うん、それじゃあ行こうか。
Oh, controlling her? Okay. I can find free reign in the city! Alright. I guess it won't be free reign totally, but close enough. Man, what do you have to sell? Willie's coffee? Ooh. Like that. I'll make sure there's no run around. There's no more vending machines like that.
こっちじゃありませんね。
I want to explore. All right. You can see air trams run much across the continent, do you? I'd call them a must where we live here in Basel. Newtown, the Artilo District, the Institute of Science. Travels along a loop and helps consistently deliver parts wherever needed. The Art Seasonal District's platform is on the right. Just tap your card against the ticket gate. Alright, let me give it a try. Alright.
素晴らしい眺めですね。下を見ちゃうとクラクラしますけど。新市街がもうあんなに遠くに。
気に入ってもらえた？はい、
とっても。フェリちゃんとか喜びそうですけど、まだ乗ってないのかな。
可愛らしい人だな。でも彼らとどういう？
Racer Guild. Here we are. This is our teeny little district. Now I just need to find the hotel they're staying at. Oh, there's Vaughn's pickup truck. So he drives an Ingert? He's even customized the frame. Wait, that material's only just developed. How did he get his hands on it? I didn't realize you were an expert. You pick this kind of thing up when you work at the Vern Company long enough. So how'd you get to know people like them? What do you mean? The Spriggan, whatever you call him, and that red-haired guy seem both really shady to me. Though the girl and the maid, I think? They look good, like good people at least. I'm just having a hard time picturing what kind of group it actually is if you're involved with them too. Well, I can't blame him for thinking that way about them. Vaughn runs a problem-solving agency in short. I work there as a part-time assistant for reasons I can't get into. And both work and my duties as a student have been bringing me here at the same time. Sounds like you got a lot on your plate. Are you sure it's okay to be working with them, though? Vern's CEO didn't seem very happy about them sniffing around. Our work is complicated, I'll admit, but we don't do anything illegal. Technically. His willingness to hire an upstanding young lady like you does reflect on him. Does reflect well on him, I'll give him that. Even if I don't think highly of his choice to involve someone like you in a business like his. People say that about him a lot. You have nothing to worry about, though, really. He might skirt the rules here and there, but he's still a man I can genuinely respect. Well, if you say so. He feels like one of those guys who takes some getting used to. The way he treated me was just so close to forgetting, too. Did something happen? No, nothing. No, nothing worth bringing up. Anyway, we shouldn't keep your friends waiting. Agnes, we're over here. You came quick. Oh, wait a sec. Isn't that... Sorry to keep you. Contrary was good enough to guide me here. Huh. Thanks for helping her out. You're the I can't say this word. I'm gonna just call it the Godin. And Godin? You wanna join us? No, I'm fine. I'm not hungry right now. You're lost, and that taste is downright divine. I'll make it up to you sometime then. You don't owe me anything. It's not like I did anything special. That's just you don't pull any funny business while you're in Big City, though. Not causing trouble for the women in your group either. Oh? I'll get going now, Agnes. Let me know if you need my help with anything. Oh, I will, thank you. Man, would have been nice if he gave me the chance to thank him somehow. Puberty's rough. He sure had a soft spot for you, though. Do you think? He just struck me as a very friendly sort in general. We got along right away. I hope I can be friends with him, too. Oh, I'm sure that won't be a problem one bit. I'll be happy to introduce you if you get the chance. How old are you? 5? There's nothing wrong with wanting to make friends. Yeah, no need to ruin her parade. Here's your order, one of our famed Engadins. Now this is what I'm talking about. Come and have a seat, Agnes. I'll get to cutting it right away. She always used to make Engadins for me back in the day. Is that his mother?
悩んでいる時ほど根を詰めすぎないこと。リフレッシュしてまた頑張りましょう。
I think I can trust Agnes, but I better keep a close eye on the rest of them. I don't want anything to threaten to a place so special to me. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to say hello to the supervisor and take care of my usual work while I'm here. That's the stuff. You won't find a better marriage of flavors than these bitter walnuts with sweet caramel nougat. So mouth-wateringly rich! And you wouldn't believe how well it pairs with the strong coffee. I swear I was just born to savor moments like these. No one wants to hear this every time, you know. Just eat the damn thing. You're describing it to a T, though. I can't get enough of that buttery flavor. If Vaughn says it's good, then you know you're in for a treat. My nose is good for more than just sniffing up the trouble, you know. I feel like you're joking, but I could buy it working for stuff like this easy. Indeed. Now that I think we've rested for long enough, perhaps we should get to work. Do you think we should prioritize investigating Vern? Nah, I think we should hold off doing that. I can't imagine we didn't find anything major this fast, even if we tried. I think we should start with wandering around Basil and taking care of 4 SVGs. That'll give us a decent idea of the situation here. Same pattern as usual then. But how can you be so sure that word of our work has spread to here? Good question. Vern's boss sure didn't seem like he wanted to help us any more than he had to. Oh, I don't think we gotta worry about that. Not after my headache of a friend slapped this job on me. Right. That man from the CID? He sure did seem like a high capable person. Though that's the least to be expected of their chief analyst. You and he go back quite some time, I believe. Unfortunately, yeah. I doubt he's here in person, though. More than likely he sent someone in his place. Between this and that other project he teased, I'm sure there's a lot of scheming going on in that head of his. Guess we should find out what kind of 4 SPGs we got waiting for us then. So, when do you need to be back at the hotel? And what are you going to do about your uniform? Ren said to be back by 6:30 p.m. I bought some clothes inside my uniform. Don't worry. Let me go get changed. You're already changed, though. I'll take you to your room, then. You'll handle paying the bill in the meantime. Alright. After she was done, they reunited with the rest of the group and began their first day of work in Basil. Alright. Oops. I didn't mean to rest. I thought you had something to sell. I was wrong. Alright. Oh my god, this map. Kinda confusing. I need to exchange. I only have 48 Mira? Or mass? Oh boy. I'm fucking poor as shit. There's something down there. Amelia, what are you doing here? Weren't you up there? Alright. The professor I look up to as a mentor of sorts, but I just can't do this anymore. I'm trying to get evidence to prove he's been abusing his power over others, and I want to get the verbal testimony. I don't want the blow list, so I haven't spoken with the guild of the cops. Boy. Huh, this one's real serious sounding. Yeah, and I understand why they don't want to go to the guild of police about it. I really hope we can help them while we're here. We might learn more about what's going on in this institute while we're working on it too. That'd be 2 birds with 1 stone. Makes sense. Sounds harmless to me, but what's your take? Barry brought up a good point. We can get some info on the institute while we work this case. Pretty vague though. They didn't give me their name or the professor they're accusing. Really going out of the way to make our job difficult. Naming names in this case may result in the professor or other parties threatening the whistleblower. I believe our client just prefers to err on the side of caution. Yeah, that tracks. Fair enough. Lizette, can you handle recording our convos? Certainly. Gotta be careful who we talk to about this, though. The client doesn't want word of this getting out. Let's start with people unrelated to the institute. That way we don't accidentally hit a nerve. That makes sense to me. I imagine there'll be plenty of those in the artisanal district. Alright. The abusive professor. Hey man. We're on the street as Gaskard landed another big project. Old Gaskard heads up the Artisans Guild. As a fellow member, I'm proud to have him as our ambassador. I'm happy to be where I am, but Gaskard didn't get where he is by settling. Gotta keep moving up in the world just like him. I specialize in pressure equipment, and that's big niche nowadays. Only gotta get bigger, my gut says. I mentioned that he's a member of the Artisans Guild. Might have some dealings with him himself. Yeah, I guess it'll be easier to get info out of him than somebody higher up in the food chain. Hey man. Doesn't ring a bell, sorry. My son is studying at the institute, but he's never told me anything about anything like that. That doesn't prove it one way or another, though, of course. I just haven't heard anything about it. Did you tell anything about any of those stuff? Anything helps. Well, sometimes I do hear about people in the same lab butting heads over funding. I heard these grumblings about 2 professors going at it even. Seems like a pretty stressful place. With all the greed and infighting over projects, it sounds like it's got everybody on each other's throat. That makes sense, yeah. That might be what started the harassment. Do you know which professor specifically? Can't really remember, sorry. I feel like there was at least one Professor Hamilton student involved, but that's all I got. I see. I wonder if the professor was just jealous of someone else, or someone envied them instead. Well, thanks for the info all the same. Alright.
Huh?
What's that? Is that the feet of the Panzer Soldat? Oh. Get a little of that. Yes, sir. Are those the ones from the Empire's Panzer Soldats? No, they seem a little different. Yeah, word about these things has gone around out circled, but most people still don't know about them yet. Guess you do though. Your company's involved in their development, yeah, right? Yes, though not that much. We only have been assisting in trials. Who are you guys? I haven't seen you around before. This is a restricted area, you know? Totally get why you'd want to gawk at these beauties, but they're technically not public knowledge yet. Go ahead and move along now.
Huh? もしかしてあいつらが
I didn't know machines like that were being made in Calvard too. Sure are. I've heard the concept behind the design is different from the soldats over in Erebonia though. They're going to be revealed to the pug along with their names sometime soon. Sure feels like we saw something we weren't supposed to, even if it was just the legs. I imagine that while they were being kept a secret from the public, most major groups and organizations have already been told about them. That includes those abroad, our international allies, maybe even the Empire. I believe you're correct in your assumptions. I think that's true for all the weaponry that's going to be rolled out soon too, not just our Soldat lookalikes. By the way, this looks like the biggest workshop in the artisanal district. We'll have to come back another time if we get a chance. Rippers. Alright. Alright, we'll do one more of these and then we'll wrap it up. Well, President Vaughn, surprised to see you taking a business trip like this at the time of year. Yeah, client came in with a big job, so we're out here taking care of that. Looks like you're moving up in the world too. Last I saw, you were a part-timer in school. Now you're the receptionist. Yep, they hired me fresh out of college. And, you know the acquaintance of yours? You got friends in all sorts of places. Oh, we're just in the same field. We worked together on a job a while back. Zim was actually telling me about you the other day. He said we should be contacting you for help if we need to. I heard the same from a friend of mine outside the guild. Except the series goes down, there's no shame in working us together. Oh? Who? Renee or Kilika, I'm guessing. I swear I can't walk 5 hours without people dragging me into their business. I ain't a bracer, you know. Oh, speaking of which, you're Alvis, Regina. Speaking of the devils, these 2 braces working out, correct? Hey there! Didn't think I'd run into you guys here. Oh man, don't tell me we all got shipped out here on behalf of the same guy. Obviously not. I have no idea why you're even here, but we're on official orders from the guild, not an individual client. And wherever you guys go, trouble seems to follow. It's making me superstitious, not gonna lie. Hopefully that's not the case here. Man, I don't enjoy it any more than you do. Stop framing it like I'm the one at fault. I'm just doing my job and putting food on the table. Surely a singing brace has got better things to do than worry about some sprigging, so stop letting me live rent-free in your head, yeah? Smart ass. I swear, this is why I can't stand you. You're always just... Forget it. Just don't get up in our business, got it? I know he's a bit abrasive with you, but I do think he respects your abilities. If you come across anything, just let us know. You're doing work for the guild anyway, so you might as well share an intel. Couldn't wait for him to show respect, but well, you do you, Bracer Boy. I'm not too worried about him. If we need the guild to lend a hand, we'll ask for it. For now, we got our own business to focus on. I agree. Alright, we're at that point, so I'm going to wrap it up here. When we come back, we will continue talking to the people around the city, and we'll find out what we can learn. So, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you then. Later.